Alright, so let's talk about two-digit addition on an open number line. This is an addition strategy. It's just one of the many strategies that we will use. So it says this is an open number line, and do you know why it is called that? It's wide open. There are no numbers already on it. There are two types of moves that we will use when adding two-digit numbers on the open number line. The first one being jumps of 10, or if you're good at mental math, multiples of 10. So we will at least do jumps of 10, or you can make hops or tiny jumps of 1. So think about it's the same as adding a 10 rod or adding 10 to it, or adding ones cubes to the number that you already had, or adding 1. So you're going to first start with your biggest add-in. Your biggest add-in in your addition problem always starts the first tick mark on the far left. This is where we will begin solving the problem. So we have 48 plus 25. So our biggest add-in is going to be 48, and that's where we're going to start. Now that I've used 48, I'm going to cross it off in my problem. This is kind of a visual reminder that it's already been used. Now I need to focus on the second add-in in my problem, which is 25. I will start by looking at the tens digit and think, how many tens are there? There are 2. So the digits of 2, that means I need to make 2 jumps of 10. So 1, 2. And I'm going to write plus 10 above each jump to remind myself what I'm adding on the number line. So there's plus 10, plus 10. Now I'm going to look at my ones in the second add-in and think, how many ones are there? There are 5 ones. So I need to make 5 hops of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just like the tens, I'm going to add that I'm adding 1 above each hop to remind myself what I'm adding on the number line. So adding 1 each time. Now I'm going to go back and add the jumps and hops of 10 and 1. So starting with the 48, I'm going to add on 10. So I think 48 plus 10. My ones will stay the same, but I'm adding a 10. So 48 plus 10 becomes 58, or equals 58. So I'm going to write that under my jump of 10. Now, using that 58, I'm going to add on my other 10. So I'll think 58 plus 10, again, my ones will stay the same, but I'm adding a 10. So 58 plus 10 equals 68. I'm going to write that under my jump. I've now done all of my jumps of 10, so now I need to count on 5 more since I had 5 hops of 1. So starting with the 68 that we last ended with, we're going to count up 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. I'm going to write 73 under my last hop. Now that I've added all of my jumps and hops and found my answer to be 73. So my sum of 48 plus 25 is 73. Notice all of the parts of the equation are modeled on our open number line. We have our first add-in, that is where we started on our open number line. We have our second add-in shown by our jumps and hops that we added on our number line. And we can find our sum or answer to our addition equation where we landed. You can also use models to help you along. Draw models to represent your starting number or largest add-in, so 4 tens, 8 ones. Then think of the models that you would add to make your jumps and hops. So for each jump, we're adding a 10 rod. For each hop, we're adding a ones cube. And we could see that there would be a total of 6 10 rods and 13 ones. And so you can count them to add. You can count your 10 rods first, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Finally, count your ones. So 61, 62, 63, all the way up to getting to 73. We got the same answer counting and using models. Now that you know how to use this handy blank number line to model or represent your problems, it is a helpful strategy.